We're going to jump right in. No openings today on the Veterinary Ledger Podcast. We're going right in with Kristen and Celine here, owners of Tustin Legacy. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having us. It was fun.
Absolutely. I always like to start with getting to know you and the practice, and I guess what brought you both together to partner up here and get this concept off the ground.
Well, I was working in RSM, Rancho Santa Margarita, and she came along a little later as a part-time veterinarian, and I was like, "Who is she?" But I got to know her, and we had like a lot in common. And I was actually very excited to see her at work. Every time she came in, I'm like, "Oh, good, a great spirit influence." And yeah, so we worked for a while there, and then she loves to go to a lot of like CEs and like learn a lot of things. And she went to a veterinary summit for women. What was it called?
Women's Veterinary Summit.
Okay.
And you were there. Well, just a second. No, I mean, like you were, like you had it.
Oh yeah. And then she comes back from that. She's like, "Celine, we can do it. We can own our own hospital. We don't have to wait. We can do it now." And I'm like, "What? Really?" Yeah. And then that's like what ignited everything.
Yeah, because we had talked about it before then. Like, oh, we could do this. You know, we could do this better. We could, treat people better and have fun with each other and whatever. But we were like, maybe in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And then I went to the summit. And they were like, "You can do this now." We can do this now.
Yeah.
I love the enthusiasm, and I love that you. I love the enthusiasm, and I love that you still have the enthusiasm. And I bet, like, are you guys a bit of the yin and the yang in this relationship? Are you guys a bit of the yin and the yang in this relationship?
Yeah, for sure. We complement each other very well, but we both have different strengths, certainly, and then different things that we struggle with. And luckily, the other person is usually the person that is good at that thing, which is very helpful. So we definitely balance each other out really, really well. Yeah.
Who does what?
Oh, like
overarching picture. Overarching picture.
She's more organized and she kind of looks at the whole picture of things. I'm like, I kind of just do what, and I'm a busybody, get things done like right away.
Yeah. I have like that never-ending to-do list, and she's like, "No, we're doing it now," which is awesome. She's much better at like implementation and stuff, and I'm better at like, kind of idea stuff. So well, also I hate little things like getting the mail, going through the mail, and she's like, "Do the mail, we're going through it all right now,
throw them all away."
So it's like literally everything in the practice, like one of us is good at it and the other one doesn't necessarily like it. So it works out perfectly.
I love it.
We're laughing about it, but it's actually really helpful to understand, because a lot of people want to find partners and then they bring in someone that thinks exactly like them, or they both want to only do surgery and not the management side of things. And then what you have is now both are in the weeds and no one's thinking big picture, or both are thinking big picture and no one's in the weeds. So it is such a nice compliment to hear when you have that between like yourselves, where it's just such a difference between what you want to do.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying that it usually doesn't work out when you have a partner, which is, it's sad.
How can we break that? How can we turn that into a myth and not reality? What's the secret sauce to keeping a good partnership a partnership?
Mm-hmm. I mean, seriously, compliment each other. Like if I had partnered with someone that was exactly like me, we would be like, "Oh my God, let's do this," but it would never actually get done, right? And I really think I've gotten into, the more we've done it, I've gotten more into like the administrative side and like really interested in like hospital operations and stuff like that. Not so much the finances, sorry guys, but it's important to understand it. It's not my favorite. But Celine loves the financial aspect of it, and she doesn't necessarily like the hospital operations aspect of it. And she is great at surgery and loves it. And I'm like, I could do surgery, but I kind of would rather like look at my balance sheet or plan our forward. So like even those aspects of things really just balance so well. And I think too, like, because we've been open for 7.5 years, and we both have 2 kids under 7. So it's been definitely a very interesting ride. Very, yes, whirlwind a lot. So, but like, it's also helped us to kind of better relate to each other, better have, grace for each other and understanding and empathy, and really like it's more to help each other out more, because that's what we needed at one point or another. And so we developed this like relationship of trust and understanding and just helping each other out, because we're moms and we run the business together, and like we both have just so much going on that if one of us is like, hey, my kid's got this event, I need to leave early, all right, cool, I'll cover for you. So it's been really nice. It's been very helpful. Yeah,
it's almost like misery loves company. It's almost like misery, we're all in this together, like right, like we're all you guys are missing is a puppy, and you'd be like, all you guys are missing is a puppy, and you'd be like, hard to do in life. Things that are hard
I
to
just
do
got
in
3
life.
kids. That's crazy. She made me do it.
Right. Someone's not influence here for sure. Right. Someone's not influence here for sure. You talk about the business aspect of things. You guys have a you talk about the business aspect of things. You guys have a lovely facility. All of your attention to detail is adorable. All of your attention to detail is adorable. Was somebody stronger together? Was somebody stronger than
Yeah, I think a bit of both. Yeah, we had an interior designer that worked with our architect when we first put everything together, and so we won the design award in 2020, the Bingham 360 Hospital of the Year award for the design, which was really cool. And that was the 2 of us being like, we want this vision, help us figure that out. And so it was more of like a kind of a spa like atmosphere, very soothing. We both wanted a chandelier in the front lobby. That was like number 1. And so, it just kind of came from that. And the fish were her idea. Look, it even has this little just keep swimming.
Oh, right, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that was all her. She's the really cute little touches everywhere. Oh. Yeah.
Love it. Certainly Q4 for a lot of practice owners, industry in general, was disruptive, right? And I think there is some concerns going into this podcast is recorded on January 26th of 2026, right? There's some concerns with what the current year is going to look like. What's one major area that you are both laser focused on? We need to get this right this quarter, this year. Is there one thing that kind of rises to the top amongst everything else?
So getting the prices done earlier this time. We always take a bit of time and changing our pricing in the beginning of the year, and we're trying to automate them now so that we can get done as early as possible, so we don't miss out on revenue. I think that's one big one.
Yeah, that's the biggest one right now. We have our new-ish manager, Shelby, who has actually been with us for several years. She was an intern right out of vet tech school. Actually, she was an intern in vet tech school with us, and then we hired her on. And she's just risen tremendously. So she is superbly organized and loves planning, which is me. So I have given her the task of, hey, figure out a standard way to help with increase every year, because it's supposed to be great. And I'm all over the place. So she's going to have a timeline, she's going to have a strategy, she's going to have an SOP, which she's already made all of that stuff. And she's already going through fundraising to really get that going. And she's amazing. So that's super, super helpful. We've I guess you guys have told us pretty great under us. So we've been able to work together. Very kind of
a little bit of catch up, right? Playing a little bit of catch up, right?
One for now we're actually going to get you for it. So.
What else? You guys have worked so hard because I feel like not that things weren't going well, but they could have been going well, and you guys have really knuckled down on what are one or two big things that we've changed that have made a measurable difference?
Well, so we signed guys, right, like about a year ago, which was very, very helpful.
You don't have to say that.
Well, yeah, was Meghan trying to plug Going Firm? Come on, Meghan.
No.
What are you doing?
I was picking it up. We're good.
It's not where I was going with this, but I appreciate it. It's not where I was going with this, but I appreciate it.
Met you guys, had other CPAs, and we're like, oh, hey, you're not doing great. You're not making much profit. Keep trying to make more revenue. That was the
make more spend less.
One of them actually said,
make more spend less, right?
Fire everybody and just with us work 6 days a week and put our kids in the kennels in the back. That's fair.
We're
like, what is that? So that pretty much inspired us to find someone new, and we were lucky to find you guys. And in our first meeting, Jharid, we were telling him that, he was like, "Wait, no, that was a joke, right?" Because they love to know that guy was serious. So what we wanted out of this was someone who would take what we actually want to do with the practice and figure out how to make it happen and make it profitable, which is what you guys did. Not that we're doing spectacular, but we're doing way better than we were a year ago before we started working with you. So,
you guys have put in hard work, and you've been very receptive.
Yeah,
and you've been very receptive.
I mean, we're very open people, and we know that it's nothing. Yeah, we haven't been doing the best in the past, so we're definitely open to your help and your guidance. So.
Okay, you have to name something else now.
What?
You have to name something else now besides us, because that feels like too much of a lead-in, right? That feels like too much of a lead-in, right?
What else? Marketing. We have been really focusing on marketing a lot. I'm in a marketing mastermind. We got an internal staff member to do marketing, and that's what all she does part-time for us now. So I think that's really helped us in the last year or so as well. Because, sorry, we just got we're not a patient. Yeah, you can.
I'll be right back.
That's how it works in Vetmed, right? That's how it works in Vetmed, right?
So, marketing. Yes, it's been also the girl that we've got doing now. She's really great at Instagram videos like that, and we've got comments from clients and prospective clients, and even other practice area that follow us. They're like, "Oh my God, I love your guys!" So that's been really, really. We're going to be reaching out to email marketing and physical marketing, kind of housing in our area that we've never actually been into. So, we definitely see pricing and marketing are two main things this year to focus on to make sure that we're really driving that revenue and profitability.
But to me, that's such a strategic marketing effort that you're taking. What concerns me is when you hear, "Oh, we're bumping up our pay per click," or "Our Facebook ads are going to be increasing," or SEO optimization. It feels like you're taking a really pointed approach with video works really well, and that seems to be striking some engagement. So is that what you found as well, as the specific pieces within your marketing? It's not just increasing your marketing budget, but it's the pointedness to what you're actually doing.
Yeah, because we focus mainly on just doing the best we can every day, right? Doing our jobs and helping our patients and helping the clients, because we pride ourselves on our client service. So because of that, at this point, we actually don't pay for crazy marketing, because we have a lot of new clients already just from all of our positive online reviews. So we have almost 5 stars on Google, because we just focused on doing our best, being good people and helping people. so we've really been fortunate for that. Is we haven't had to pay for the only ads that we've ever paid for, like if we're doing the event or something, we'll boost the post about the event so that people will come. But that's pretty much it. And all of our events are free. It's just we just want more people to come have fun with us. So because we have a yearly anniversary party that we throw, so we just want more people to come in. But yeah, as far as like we did the SEO thing, like our that was really important to also help people find us, is optimizing our SEO. So we did that a couple years ago with a company that was really helpful, and then just kind of like has meandered since then to be I feel like pretty good, and our website's awesome. I love it so much. So those things are definitely important. But yeah, workable ads and stuff like that has never really been our thing.
So you said it was a annual anniversary party, you said?
Yes.
I love that. Tell me more about that one.
Oh my gosh. So we opened mid-June in 2028. Wow, that's not the right year. 2018. I'm fine. It's mid-June 2018. And so that first year we had a party on our anniversary. And in 2019, we were like, this is fun. We just had like a few shows from our restaurant in the street that we love. And we brought a nice truck, and like it was lame. There was nothing to do. We just like had some food and it was nice.
That's a party.
And every year we kind of made it a little.
That's a party.
I know, right? So like I'm talking about we have over here.
Oh,
Yeah. So because it's huge, which is awesome. And your landlord lets us do it there. And so like past couple of years that we've done it, it's been like bounce houses and local independent like makers and stuff from our area have a pop-up market, and we've had food trucks and raffles, prizes, and just like fun, just a lot of fun. So the one that we're planning for this year is it's our 8-year anniversary. We're gonna do an 80 because 8 years, sure. My cousin's boyfriend is in an 80s Billy Idol tribute band, so I got him to play at the party. And we're going to figure out how to make it 80s themed otherwise, and just, have a lot of good food and fun. And it's always family friendly. It's always free. And it's always open to the whole community. So I think last year, like on our 6th year, we had like 300 people come. Awesome. So we're hoping for a big turnout again this year. We didn't do one last year just because the timing didn't work out, but we're excited to make it big again this year.
That's fantastic. Are you paying for this out of pocket? Are vendors paying for this out of pocket? Or vendors
a little bit both?
Or how's that going?
Our 5-year was mainly out of pocket. We didn't really utilize our vendors appropriately, or our expenses software. So that was a big hit. But we learned our lesson for our 6th year. And we only spent $5,000 on our 6-year one. Sponsors took care of the rest, which was me. So it was very cool. Hopefully we can figure that out again this year. So we can rent because I think on the 5, $25,000. That was before we met you. So you can know that.
Now when they still have money, right? They still have money this year. Still have money, right? They still have money this year. So yeah, let's tap into that right now.
Well, we want to be mindful of your time. So as we get close to wrap here, I always say, business ownership's a big roller coaster, right? You got to enjoy the highs, but also brace for the lows. Heading into or getting closer to year 8, what's been the most rewarding part of this whole thing together?
Just like the clients that come back and see us. We always say we're family friendly, and I feel like even more now because we know so many people, and they still come see us, which is so nice. With the same pets or with new pets, so that feels good. It feels like we belong here because we know a lot of people, and then
we're really part of the community.
Yeah, we're part of the community, and then like the staff that we have, a lot of them have been with us for years, and it's so nice. Like they like working here. It feels good to come to work and know that everyone else is happy too. That's important.
Yeah, no, our staff is amazing. Like, they're so wonderful at their job. They're so cool. We're very tech-driven as far as the services stuff goes. So out of an exam room, I give them the things that they go with, right? So we have a lot of trust in them. They're fantastic, and we've had the same staff for a few years now. We also hired in the last year and a half or so. I think we've hired a half dozen people. We haven't put one cut out. People have referred their friends to us to work and stuff like that because it's just, they really enjoy it here. They've really become close, and they're all just so supportive of each other, which is amazing. So we're very, very fortunate.
Well, Kristen, Celine, thank you very much for joining. Look forward to getting a front row seat to see continued successes, enjoying seeing some pictures maybe for this next party. Keep the budget well under the 5-year budget there, please. But no, I appreciate the time. Thanks again.
Thank you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Good to see y'all.